What is it about this milestone? In case you missed the exciting news, this past Sunday, our daughter Ann turned 18. She's our youngest child of two, and that means that Judith and I are now the proud parents of Charles, 20, and Ann, 18, both of legal age. Now, does that mean our responsibility as parents are over? No, it doesn't. But it does mean that we've kind of done most of our job, if you want to think about it in those terms. And so now what's going on is I'm reflecting back on whenever before we had children and we knew that we were pregnant with Charles, what did I want to be as a dad? And it's an acronym that I use that I call I wanted to be aged. Aged means I wanted to be A, available to my children. G is I wanted to be giving to them. E means I wanted to be engaged in their lives. And D is I wanted to be dedicated to them and to their mother. Years ago, back in 1980, when I did my first ever want list, I wrote down that I wanted to have a good wife and a happy home. Now, I hope I've had the opportunity to do that and provide that for both my wife and my children. But now, all of a sudden, after 20 years of carrying this aged responsibility, I'm beginning to realize that it is lifting off of my shoulders to some degree, in that my children, now it's time for them to move into a new chapter in life, and much the same way it's time for Judith and me to move into a new chapter. Now, the thing that's interesting in this is it's redefining the relationship between parents and children as adult children. So what I'm doing is I'm turning to you and asking you for your advice. What do you think we as parents need to know about being the parents of adult children? You may be so young right now that you're watching this and you could say, hey, I wish I could say this to my parents. Or you may have crossed this threshold before us and saying, gosh, these are some things that I would like to give you and Judith as advice as parents who are now the new parents of adult children. Or perhaps you've got young ones of your own and you're thinking, wow, I'd like to be able to finish well so that when mine turn 18 I know what to do. Anyway, whatever the case may be, send me your advice and help me be on purpose in this new milestone in their lives and my life and in our marriage. So, this is Kevin McCarthy inviting you to help me be on purpose. Thanks, and you be on purpose.